Welcome devs to your favorite channel IVMS. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and leave some likes and some comments. If you like my comments, this will help my channel grow. Today I'll be doing another beautiful website that we're doing. We're going to build a website called Bet365. Yes, here I have the clone. I've already built the clone, but you can check out the main website. Here it is. See, as you can see, this is the website that we're going to be doing everything. We're going to do it using HTML and CSS. Yes, you heard me right. So let me explain to you how this website will look out. As you can see, every time when I hover through, I've got on the top I can hover and the color of the text changes, and I hover every time when I hover through the button and the login, and every time when I hover through these icons, you can see these icons. When I'm hovering through these images icons, there is an hover, and on the soccer chart there's a drop down here as well. If you something special that I want to show you, I can be able to scroll the top header without altering the page. You can see I'm scrolling there. You can see I'm scrolling there. Then there are two separate sections of the page. On the right side, I can scroll down through this content using everything is going to be done using HTML and CSS. Everything will be done using HTML and CSS. Then you can see, like I've shown you, a drop down here. Every in all this tabulated information will be displayed using HTML and CSS. Yes, you heard me right. Everything will be displayed. Then on the right side we have got on the right side we got another div which I'll be able to scroll down while the left side is fixed using HTML and CSS. Now, if you might want to know, let's take a look at the mobile view of the web page. As you can see, this is our mobile view of the web page that you can see here. I'll be able to scroll through the web page using HTML and CSS. This is the view of our mobile view. There you can see it. There you can see, if on mobile view I can be able to change through these images. Yes, there you can see this is our mobile view. This is our mobile view. There you can see our mobile view. So everything will be done using HTML and CSS. Yes, you heard me right. Everything will be done using HTML. But please, devs, if you want to grow your skills in HTML and CSS and you want some in-depth tutorials on from beginner to pro, I urge you to use Zero to Master Academy. They've got some courses that they give that they give free of charge, which you can watch for free, and some premium charges. And also if you've got any questions that you want to know about Zero to Mastery, I'm an ambassador there. So just hit my inbox and I will reply you as soon as I can. So without wasting your time, just let's get on to the coding. So there it is. I've got a startup pack that I have linked up in the description below. It will, if you download this starter code, you will be able to have this structure that I have got. And also, just to remind you, inside I've got the normal CSS, which I've done some styling, and also the style CSS. We have set some global rules and some variables, so you might be able to start on something. So now, without wasting your time, let's get on to coding inside the index HTML file. There it is here. So I'll start off by styling our header. To start off the header, let me say header. Then let me comment out something that I want to say. I want to comment out this one as a top nav. Top nav. This is our top nav structure. So now we're going to be styling the top nav structure. So I'm just creating some space by pressing enter. Now there I am. I'm going to start off by adding a nav, which I shall give a class name of top nav. Okay, I want to add another second class name, container. And also I need a third class name which I've called flex between center. Now we are inside our nav. We're going to start off by using an ordered list, which I shall call class name. I need to give it a class name, top nav underscore menu. Let's add double underscore menu. So let's have some listings. So I'm going to have 8 listings. Just copy them, duplicate it, and let's drag the content that is going to go there. We've got sports. Just cut the text and come and place it. We also have got fantasy. Casino. Live casino. This is the text that shall be going inside. Games. Poker. Bingo. And lastly, extra. Now outside the unordered list, but still inside the nav, I'm going to create another unordered list, which I shall call top nav double underscore settings. Let's save listings, and we are going to have second listings. So let me drag the content that is going to go there. Then we also come and we drag the next content. So we are done with this nav, first nav. So now I'm going to create another second list, second commenting. This one is called main. This will be creating a main nav structure. So for the main nav structure, I'm going to start off. Remember, we're going to start off in a nav. This one I'm going to call it main nav. Then let's add 2 more classes, just similar to what we did here. Container and flex between center and contain. Okay, need to copy this one correctly. Yeah, like this one I've copied it. Then just give it second class names flex container and flex between center. So now inside the nav, first of all, I'm going to create another new div which I shall call main nav bigger. Okay, this is the div. I'm going to use some font awesome for some icon bars. So for menu bars, so to do that we need font awesome. So let's use the coding for, let me call it solid. Then let's add the font styling. FA bars for menu bars. Then let's add a span, which I shall call span, and I need text for the span. It's not there, but if we save, okay, let me save all the settings and we reload our page. Okay, let's get inside this file and let's reload it. There you can see that this is lovely. So for there you can see, there we are. This is what is going on. Then for the styling, let me add content A to Z. Yeah, like this one we've done. So nextly, I'm going to add another new div. Outside this div, I'm going to create another new div, which I shall call div.main nav logo. So inside this one, I'm going to add an image img assets logo main logo. It's an image that we are going to load. So I'm going to, is this one is the main logo. Then in case if the image fails to load, let's put out logo. Then also let me set loading to lazy. Then I need another second image for the main logo. I need a second image, this one for the mobile view. So img, let's set it assets / logo inside the same folder logo. This one is for mobile view. Let me call it small logo .png. Then out logo, then loading, let's save lazy. Then outside, let me give it a class name, which I shall call main nav. Okay, main nav double underscore out logo. Yeah, this is the class name that I want for this one, for this image that will be displayed. Then after that one, we are going to put in an ordered listing, which we shall call main nav with a class name nav double underscore content and an ordered listing. Then let's put some listings there. So the two listings that we want is this one, the logo, first one. Then let's save second listings. Then for this one we need this text in play. Then we can delete this text while it's, because we have already used the logo. Okay, like this. Outside the unordered list, I'm going to push for creating a new div for the settings. So I'm going to call it div main nav double underscore settings, which I have. Okay, let me check. By the design of our expectations, we are going to have a search. We're going to have a magnifying glass, and then we have a join, and as well as a login button. So this one is a magnifying glass. Let me come and use font awesome. So for the magnifying glass, I need to create another new div, which I shall call main nav and double underscore search. So let's have the font awesome for the magnifying glass. This is the font code for the magnifying glass. You can find these ones from your Google font awesome search. I hope the spelling is okay. Then let's increase the size by a factor of 2x, two times. Then let's create another new div for join, which I shall call div main nav double underscore join. It's just going to use a button. So let's create join. This is the text that will feature here. Then outside that one, let's create another new div. We are going to create another widget div, which we shall call main nav login. Button. So this one we have it. So we have set up the header, and now we can close our header. Like this one, what we have done. So let me have a look at how everything looks like in my file. Oh, there you can see this is how everything looks like temporarily. So I want to add this section with this text, with this text I want to add this text. So I'm going to come inside this div, and I'm going to say create a new main, which I shall call content. Then I'm going to create a section which I shall call main content. Main content. Okay, so I'm going to add main content. Let's add a new nav, which we shall call main content. I'll call it double underscore nav. And if I simply use tabs, I also want to add another new class name called container. Then let's save in an ordered list. Okay, I need to give this an ordered list a class name. Let me call it main main content underscore icons. Okay, inside there I'm going to sort of listing the things that I want to display. So for the listings, I'm going to display 2 images. The other one is for mobile view, and then the other one is for active state and inactive state. So let's insert images. Okay, image, let's set the source assets slash content icons, that's the name of the folder, slash, then we get our image is called favorite icon, and it's in the PNG format. Out, then this is the text that will appear in case the image fails to load favorite icons. Then let's say loading lazy. Okay, that closes the image. Now I'm going to insert another new image. This is for the active state. It's inside the assets folder, content icons. Then the image is called favorite icon active. It's in a PNG format. So I'm now going to put the text that will appear in case the image fails to load. This is the text that is going to appear. Then let's add loading lazy. Then I also want to give it a class name, which I shall call main content underscore active. So let's reload the page. They have got it. This one. Remember this, like you can see, these are the images. Every time when I hover, there are 2 images. You see, this one is for active and not active. So let me continue styling. Now we want to open another for the, like you can see, there are some images, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There are 9 of them. So I need to have them as 9, but importantly, let me add a paragraph. You can see there are some paragraph tags there. This is where the text goes. You can see that from our design. This is the heading, and there's some paragraph text below. So let me replicate this. We are going to replicate it 9 times. So it ends where? Okay, these paragraph text, they are inside the listings, not outside. So we have to replicate it. Copy it. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So now it's just the time to just change the images. Like the next one is called football icon, so let me come the favorite one. Now the next one is called football. Of course, we also need to change this one to football. Now let's let's drag okay the out state. This is the text. I need this text to come on football. Where's football? Now also we need to replace this one. Then let's come and take soccer. For me not to confuse myself, I'm going to take tennis first. Then I'll come and I'll know where tennis is going. Tennis is going there. So let me start by changing the name of the images is tennis icon, tennis. Yeah, then let's come and collect the text that is going to go there. Then let's for Paddington, I'm going to also to change the padding. Yeah, Paddington icon. I also need to change this one to Paddington icon. Then let's come and drag the content that is going there. This one will go here, and then this one will also go here. Then the next one is called basketball. Okay, let me come and have this content. Okay, basketball. Okay, basketball. Okay, just cut it and place it there. Then after that one, we now need to change the name of the images of basketball. Now nextly, we've got volleyball. We are almost done. We've got volleyball, so we are going to come and replace this one here, and let's check the content that is going there. Yeah, this is kind of like good work, but some work, but very soon will be complete. Just very soon will be complete. So I need to say volleyball. The name of the image is called volleyball. Then we also have got the name of the image, volleyball. Then we are done with that one. Let's come to cricket. And then let's check the font. Cricket, and we place it there. I'm just going to drag the context and paste it where it should be, just like a replication of what we've been doing. Then after that one, I'm going to change the name of the image to cricket. Then let's go, we have got darts. Let's save the text. Then we also need to change this text to this one. So for that, we now need to change the name. That's like this. We also need to change this text to that's like that. So we are left with two more, trotting and golf. So I need to duplicate these ones again. Anyway, I skipped. Okay, I skipped here. So let me, no, we didn't change. We just have to change this one to football. Yeah, did I get this one okay? The spelling of football is double L, sorry. So I'm taking you backwards. Then this one is the one that copied and replaces this one. Yeah. So let me have this one with, I cut it. Then we bring it right after that. Then we also double. So I was looking for trouting. Yeah, trouting, and then we replace trouting here. Then we also check the paragraph for trouting. We just place it. Then let's have where it is going. It's going here, and also this one is going there. And let's change the name of the image for trouting to trouting. Okay, we change. Then let's have this one, soccer, golf. Then let's push golf. Then we're gonna change also golf. Then so we are done with that one. Let me reload my page. There you can see I've got now all the images inside. So I want to go now in style so that we are on the same page. Let me style everything. I can see where the source. Let's go on to our file and start styling. So like I've done inside my starter code, I've included the variables like I've said in the global rules. So, and also there is the global rules. It includes some basic styling. So I'm going to start off by styling our header. Okay, but remember I've set flex center to display. These are just global rules which I shall be using when I'm styling. So every time, like for example, when I use grid, it represents, and I use the class name grid, it represents display grid template columns, as well as wave time when I use main content a double underscore fifth, it represents position relatives. Like, yeah, so this is the representation of what class. So I'll be using them as I'll be styling. So now I'm going to start off by styling the top nav, we are going to first of all have a background color using variables. Second, background color. So also I want the color of the text to have a variable, to have a color code that follows the main text color. Now font size, I'm going to set it to 1,2 rems. Then after styling 1,2 rems, we are going to have a line height of 1,3 rems. Then width, I'm going to set it to 100%. Then padding block, let me set it to 1,5 em, to 1,5 rems. Then flexi wrap, we are going to wrap everything. Let me have a look at how, after these changes that we have done to the top, there you can see so after styling the top nav, we are going to style the top nav menu, slash dot and top nav settings, this one. Sorry, my apologies, there's a router that is playing outside. I don't know, some people are there, like they're celebrating for their wedding, so sorry for the background noise. So let me set display flexi wrap. Then let's have a gap of 2 rems. Then margin to the bottom, one rem. one rem. Okay, there you can see we have decided to display flex. Now when you're done with that one, let's move on. Now I'm going to style the listings. So I'm going to say top nav menu listing. I also want top nav settings listings. I'm targeting the listings now. So for the listings, I'm going to say display flexi. Then flexi rep. Then gap. I'm going to set it to 2 rems. Then okay. Let's restart everything. Let me set the cursor pointer. Let me have white space, no rep. Okay, now I'm going to put some transition using some web WebKits and Mozilla for different browsers. So I'm going to say transition I'm going to use variable, and let's save transition of color transition. So this is for different browsers. So let me copy it, and let me set also some settings for different browsers. Okay, then this one is mouse. Then this one is WebKit. Then this one is our standard coding. Okay, like this one. So now I want to add a hover effect. Let me say top nav menu listings on hover. And also let's add top nav settings listings on hover. This is what happens every time when we hover. We want the color to change, of the text to change to a variable that we have declared as hover, as the hover color. Also, yeah. So now that's it. We are done with the top. Let me have a look at the changes. If I reload the page, there you can see the hover effect, just similar to what you are expected to do. So nextly, I'm trying to going into this background with the logo and some buttons, and let's see how everything is going. So now inside this menu nav, I'm going to start off by styling the main nav. We're going to start off styling the main nav. This one, the it is. Let me just copy it and paste it there. So the main nav is here. Okay, let's start by saying padding block. We are going to give it 2 rems. Okay, then background color, we are going to remember this one looks like green color like, so I'm going to use our variable green background. Then let's have a z index of 2. Then also let's push the position to relative. Okay, we are done with this one. So nextly I'm going to start the main nav beggar. So this is our main nav beggar. Okay, and also main nav logo. Yeah, main nav out logo. This one I want to collect this class name and style and include it in our styling. Let's set display to none by default on mobile view. Okay, so now nextly I'm going to style the font awesome icons inside the div main nav beggar. Okay, so let's set the color to a variable. Let's use the color code second over color. Then also let's save font size of 1,4 rems. So we are done with this one. So nextly, after that one, I want to start the span that is inside the main nav beggar. We're going to start the span. For the span, I'm going to set the font size. Let's set the font size. Let's give it font size. How much am I going to give it? Okay, let's give it 1,4 rems. 1,4 rems. Okay, and margin left. Margin to the left, I'm going to give it 0,6 rems. Then color of, I want it to be a variable of white text color. Okay, so we are done with this one. Now I'm going to put a hover effect in every time when I hover on the main nav beggar. I want a hover effect. Directed at the font awesome icon to be of color change white text color. Then also another span, another hover effect. So I say main beggar. Let's have a hover effect over the span to give us a color. Give us a color of what color I want. I want a second over color. So let's use variable second over color. Yeah, this one. So let me look at the changes that I've applied. Oh, there you can see. There you can see. There you can see. There you can see these changes that I've applied. I'm still styling. We are not yet good. So now let me go inside and style nextly the main content. This one, this code, where we are here. So main content. Let me start the main nav settings as well. Okay, so let me start the main settings. Okay, let's set display to flexing, and let's have a gap of 2,5 frames. Okay, let's look at the changes. There you can see the changes they've applied. Now let's continue styling. So now let's style the main nav content on its own. Main nav content, yeah, this one. Let's set the font size to 1,4 rems. Then also let's set the color of the text to a variable white. Okay, you can see. Let me put it downwards so that it's visible to everybody. Then let's start the listings. So I'll say main nav content dot main nav content listings. The nth of type true. So inside this one we are going to for the nth of type, I'm going to set the color and as well as the position. Let's set the position to relative. Then let's save the color. I'll set it to variable over color. Then so this is it for this one. Then let's have the main nav content listings. So I want to check the nth of type true. So let's set it to after content. Let's set it to empty. Position absolute. Then the background color, let's have a variable of yellow effect. Then let's set the width to 100%. Then also let me push the height to 0,2 rems. Okay, away from the bottom, let's move into the negatives, to the negative area with minus 2,5 rems to slice through. Then from the left side we're going to push it to 0. So next, after this one, I'm going to set the main nav settings. This one, we're going to say align items to the center. Then let's start nextly main nav search. This one, let's set the color to of the text to hover color. Then now I want to style this main nav join. Let's direct it to the button. Then let's take in the login, this one. We direct it as well. Nextly, targeting the button inside the div. So we are styling the button now. Let's set the padding. Top and bottom, I want to push it to 0.5 frames. Then sideways 2 frames. Font size 1.3 frames. Then font weight. Then font weight I want 600. Then background color, yellow effect. Then the color of the text, and the variable, we are going to set the color of the text. I'm going to use the second background. Then let's have border. With the border I'm going to set it to none. Then cursor, I'm going to set it to pointer. Then border radius, let's set it to 0.2 rems. Okay, now let me look at these changes that I've applied. Oh, there you can see, there you can see, there you can see the login is different. Main nav, okay, for now the main nav, I will set it as it is. Okay, so now we're going to style nextly the navs. So I need to come inside here. We are going to style these same settings, the join and the search and everything that we're doing. We want to give them some transition. So we're going to set them. So I'm going to say, let's give everything inside the main beggar, everything. Then also main content, main nav content, yeah, this one, the listings, then main nav settings dot main nav search we want this one to be copied. Main nav search font or some icons. Main nav settings dot main nav login button. Let's save the transition similar to what we used above. These properties. Just copy them and we come and we set them here. So we have set the transition to background color. We set the transition to variable color transition. So now nextly I'm going to start the main join button. Main nav join, we're targeting the button. I want to set the transition to background color. Zero comma 2 seconds. 0.2 seconds, that's what I want. So just for different browsers, for the case of different browsers, then WebKit, so the background color we have set it there. Then let's have the main nav. Let's have the main nav for underscore join this one button all over. We want the background color to change to a variable of white. Text color. So this is it. So we are going to, let's have a look at the changes that we have applied. There you can see the underscore is come up right at the bottom there. Okay, so now we are going to style we're going to continue styling. Next, after styling this one, I'm going to style the login button. So I'm going to say main nav login button. So for the login button, I'm going to set the background color to transparent. Also, I'm going to have a color of variable over. After styling this one, we are going, so I've set a background color of transparent on the login button. So now I'm going to start the listings. I'm going to say main nav content listings. Then we look for the main nav search. We also want to add the main nav beggar. Okay, let me put for the beggar I want a cursor pointer like this. So nextly, I'm going to use these same class names with some bit of alteration. So I'm going to say main nav content lists. I want to put a hover effect. No, a hover effect over the first of type. So I'm going to say first of type. On the first of type, I want a hover. Then main nav search. Then let's have main nav login. Yeah, we're tagging the main nav login button on hover. So on hover, I want a color of variable second. I want the second hover color. This is what I want every on hover. Then I've added a hover effect there. So now we might be want to set some order on our listings. Like, let's come and look at these are the current settings. So I want an order on mobile view and background view. So let me put some order inside mobile view. So let's say this start for the mobile for maximum width of 964. I'm going to say main nav beggar. We are going to display block. Then dot main nav content order. We're going to give it 2. So next, okay, this does not make my code look smarter. Maybe yeah, if I can do it this way, that looks good to me. Yeah. So now let's start the logo, main love. This one, main nav logo. This is one that I want it here. So I'll say order 3. Then let's save dot main nav settings. Order, I want it to be 4. Then let's set the main nav content listings, first of type. We're tagging the first of type first. Then let's add another one. Then let's add main nav search. Okay, I forget it. First, let's say display by default to none. So if I remove, yeah, like this. Let's see. Yeah, this is where we are. So now I'm going to take this class name, copy it, and put some amendments on the nth of type. So this is main nav listings, first, not first, nth of type, true, over. Then on over, let's set the color to a variable. Second over color. Main nav join button. Let's save the background color of transparent, and also let's save a color coding. I want a color coding which I shall use variable over color. Yeah, this is the color that I want for screens of up to 950. There you can see all the changes are coming. Look, our design is taking the shape that we want. Okay, so this does it for the first video. So I'll see you again in the next coming video as we work on our project. So don't forget to subscribe and like to my channel and press on the notification bar so that you won't miss the next coming video. Remember, leave your comments and see you in the next coming video. Thank you.